Hopefully my stream is working good. Okay, I think it's working. Awesome. There we go. I see sound. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Day Trade Options. Hope you guys had a fantastic day-to-day trading. We had I think a great day today. Very easy. Again, just simple, crazy easy strategy here, guys. If you have not tried it, if you're new to this, new to my videos and this strategy, I urge you to give this a try. It is just a fantastic strategy. Very easy, very user friendly. You do have to understand price action. You have to understand, just trading to and from levels. And that's pretty much it, really. It's very simple after that. So I'm going to get right in it. I had a really big day today, or a good day. I'd say I've had bigger days, but today was just such an easy, really good profitable day. I did have a loss on Tesla. I'll walk you through what I did there, where I went wrong, um, and hindsight, if I had stayed in Tesla the entire day, I would have had an incredible profit, but I didn't. So, that's just the way it works. I did follow my rules, and I'll show you what I did there. I only had a few trades today. So I think the less trades you can have and you do extremely well, even better. Less to worry about, less to manage. So let's get right into it. I'm going to try to make it quick again so as not to bore you guys to death. But my first trade, a couple trades today I was watching. I was watching Google. I was really kind of high on Google simply because I know that they just had really great news. They had a pretty good move up yesterday. I don't think yesterday's move up, I guess it wasn't that much of a move, but from pre-market it was. Um, Intraday it kind of came back almost a little bit above where it started, but I really felt like Google should have had a much bigger move based off of all the good news that they've had. So I was really watching it today, and I wanted to see how it was going to react to around the 187 level, and it did exactly what we wanted. I think most everybody in the group, with the exception of a couple that said they put in limit orders and they missed the order. Guys, once you have a conviction on something and you think it's going to work, I highly suggest you just use market orders. That way you get in and you don't have to worry about missing it. And this was a that was a big miss today. That's really good. Okay, so you can see the kind of day we had, right? So got in pretty heavy on Google. So I hopped in Google. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer, right? 187 is my level right here. I watched pre-market, popped above, came back below, had this move down, buying pressure went up. We also had pretty much everything else going up in the market, right? So that basically solidified not only that I would have gotten this trade anyway right here, but that basically solidified that everything's moving up. Worst case scenario is you drop below your levels and you take a small loss. So I got in pretty heavy, traded up. I scaled out a little bit at the 190 level. I didn't scale out any. Oh yeah, I did actually. I take that back. So I actually traded all the way up. I scaled out a touch on the yellow LRC right here. I traded up. Oh, by the way, my LRC is on a 2 multiplier. So I traded up to, I scaled out here. I held to see what was going to happen. Got this pullback. Um, and I didn't get out. I didn't scale out anymore. I had this 192.29 level. It wasn't like a huge level, but I did have it on my chart and I traded to it. So I did scale out one more time once I hit on this candle, and then I scaled out at the 193, and then I held the rest. I think I had two two or three more contracts left. At this point, I was up, yeah, a good couple $1,000s on this trade alone. Um, and or actually, I was up a couple thousand when I scaled out down here. I can't remember what I totally ended up with, but it was quite a bit. So I traded all the way up to this. I think I exited. I saw the stop at my pink. It pushed down. I exited on this was my last. That's where I got out my last trade. I exited right here. So I caught almost the entire straight up move. Really good move there. Hold on 1 second. My daughter came in to see me, giving me a kiss goodnight. Um, so of course you could have held this like all day as long as you were above these levels, but I went ahead and exited on this one right here. Um, and let me get over to Tesla. I did take a loss on Tesla. Tesla went against me this morning. I think I just front runned it. I got a front runned it. Anyway, I got ahead of it, right? And so it caused me to I de-risked, which is what caused me to have a loss. I probably would not have had a loss if I didn't de-risk some of my contracts, but I de-risked just in case I got a flush of the 402 level, and that that locked in some loss for me. So um, I actually ended up I got in 409 was the level I was watching. I saw the push down to the 200. It stopped. Big buying pressure coming back up. I bought as soon as this thing started coming back over the 409. I kind of bought it as a breakout. I was in decent profit right here. I did not take profit. So I I held, I had this push back up. I actually added right here because of this big push up. That's what I typically do. In this case, it didn't work out because my next candle went way down. So at this point, I was like, man, I'm gonna wait and see what it does at my red LRC. It did push back up. I also had this long LRC right here, and it stopped dead on my long LRC. So I was like, okay, let's just keep an eye on it. I got this green candle pushing back above the 200 EMA. I actually added right here again on Tesla, and then after that, I just held. Then once this broke down right here and got enclosed below my red, this is where I de-risked. I was like, you know what? I'm only going to hold a couple. I'm just going to see what happens. I don't want to, give away too much profit. So I de-risked. I took most all off except besides two. I held through all this. Granted, I was in, I think, probably about a $1,300, $13 to $1,400 drawdown at this point. And so I held. It went up here. I saw this happening, so I just continued to hold. Once it got back above 409, I felt really good at this point. I thought we might get a failure here, but I waited because at this point, I was already risking, so I was like, I'm gonna just see what happens. Push back above the 20. I did take off one from this candle push up right here, just to take some that where I was in the green, but I was still in negative overall, even though I added here these two, and I guess DK had me down. So I ended up with and also remember I de-risked, which locked in some profit. So if I had held everything, I would have had I had a fantastic profit, but I didn't. I ended up with almost a $500 loss, and I ended up getting out right here. I stuck to my conviction. I waited for two reds below the 20 EMA, and that's what I got. And not only did it go below the 20 EMA, it went below my red LRC. So I was like, okay, I'm exiting. I'm just going to go ahead and take the $500 loss and move on. And if I had stayed with this bad boy, look at that. This is where I got out. Look at what I missed. But hey, that's trading. It happens. Um, You can't always. Can I speak louder? I can try to speak louder. I may be able to turn up my mic. Maybe I can move my mic closer to my mouth. Um, Hopefully you can hear that, Joe. And hopefully I'm not making sounds on my mic. But so anyhow, I did take a loss on this trade. I did get into an SPX trade today, which was a very simple trade. It was right here. I entered. Yeah, as you can see, it's just really easy when you start learning this strategy. We had SPY hit the. I didn't catch all of this. I wish I had, but I was busy with the other trades. SPY hit this red LRC, pushed back down to my long LRC. So this is my intraday, my anchored LRC. This is my long LRC, which is the one I manually put in from sometimes a month, sometimes a year away. So they vary. It's based off of basically the trend or how the stock is moving. Um, so I waited to see a move above this level right, oh, actually right here, and this is where I entered on SPX calls, and I traded these up to the second red. I didn't hold on to these for very long because I really wasn't sure what the next level was. I put up 608 as a projection level, and it looks like that may actually become a level. We're in discovery zone now because we're at all-time highs. So 608, 609, and I used fibs to find these levels. So once this turned to two reds, I just exited for a really good profit on SPX. So had a fantastic day. It was an easy day. Um, there were so many trades out there that I could see across the board that people could get in. Um, Trying to see. I think there were, what was it? Was it snow? Yeah, snow had a really good move up once it broke above this level here. That was a decent move. We called out quite a few different trades today that could have been anyone could have got in. There was just so much, and you can trade all of them, off of these levels. Nvidia had a big move down, big move up, and if you notice, it stopped at the 138, stopped at my long LRC here, came back down, retested this our cyan, which is the mean, moved up, and this retest right here of the, we'll call it the 138, but as you can see, it's actually the red LRC. This would have been a great entry point right here, and then just hold it until you've made enough profit. You can hold it. You can trade to the yellow LRCs, rinse and repeat all the way up the trends. So anyhow, I hope you guys had a great day. I'm gonna cut this one really short. If you guys have questions, once again, please ask. You can come to my Discord and ask. I think you joined today, Joe, or last night. So if you have any questions, just send them over in Discord, and I will be more than happy. Sometimes I don't see some of the requests, when trading's happening or when just before market starts. I try my best to look at everything, but I also get really busy and involved with the members. So, we're discussing trades. We're discussing, I'll open up and we'll show charts live, what we're looking to see happen during the day. Um, so it's kind of tough for me to sometimes answer questions when the market starts trading, and just before, maybe 10 to 15 minutes before, it's a little bit tough. But I do try to get to everyone's questions. So if you guys ask a question and I don't get to you, I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't either had a chance or I haven't even seen it yet. There's times when I'll be coming in to do my video after, doing family stuff, dinners and whatever, and I'll go in and look and go, oh, I got a DM. I didn't even notice I had a DM today. So I'll answer a DM that came in the morning. But so if I don't get back to you, I'm not ignoring. I just it's just I'm busy. So anyhow, If you have questions and you're looking to learn more about this strategy and need some, need some help with it, feel free to ask. I try to be as available as I can be, and I will help you. It's just a matter of, when I can, and I will try to get to you. So anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. It was an absolutely easy, amazing day today. I am looking to have another banger of a day tomorrow. Don't forget, we have news tomorrow. We have PPI. So, you know, be careful with that. Make sure you guys are careful with your trading, manage your risks, make sure you don't over leverage. And, if you manage your risks, you'll be successful. And then just having good entries and exits. So, anyhow, guys, I hope you have a great evening. Thanks for coming by. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already so that you can see more videos that I put out. And once again, I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate you guys coming by. So hopefully I'm able to help you as well. And this is somewhat educational. I know I'm not putting a lot of time into all the technicals and everything, but maybe the repetition of seeing when I enter, how I trade, where I scale out, you'll be able to see that and replicate it yourselves. Um, so anyhow, also if you guys are interested in joining, I do have a link in the description where you can join my Discord. You can also become a member if you like. Um, and we'd love to have you in there. We have a fantastic community that's growing. It's really, really a great community. Super good group of guys and girls. Um, so anyhow, I hope to see you guys in there. That would be awesome to have more of you guys come in and be a part of our trading success every day. So I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming by.